Eminem, how the rap legend lives and what he spends his millions on. You cannot mention rap without first thinking of Eminem. Famous for his incredible music talent, Eminem is one of, if not the best rappers of all time. While many people have heard several songs made by this icon, only a few know about his personal life and how he spends all the money he makes. No need to worry though, because we've got you covered. Today, we're going to explore the life of rap legend Eminem and see what he spends his huge fortune on. Without further delay, let's get started. Career. Marshall Bruce Mathers III, known by the stage name Eminem, was born in Detroit, Michigan in 1972, to father Marshall Bruce Mathers Jr. and mother Debbie Nelson. He had a pretty rough childhood, with so many problems at home and in school. His father left shortly after he was born and was in no way interested in Eminem or his mother, so his mother Debbie had to raise him all by herself. Growing up, Eminem had to work several jobs just to make ends meet. Since his family lived in a predominantly African-American neighborhood, Eminem soon found solace in music. He started rapping at the early age of 14. While he was constantly bullied for being a white kid, he soon started gaining popularity among the local folk. He released his first album titled Infinite in 1996. The album was produced by Web Entertainment, but it wasn't a huge hit as the star had hoped, only selling around 1,000 copies. In spite of these challenges, he didn't give up. Finally, in 1999, he dropped his major label debut album, The Slim Shady LP, which was a huge success and shot him to fame. The LP also earned Eminem his first Grammy Award for the Best Rap Album. Now, after 2 decades and over 220 million records sold, Eminem is one of the best-selling music artists of all time. He has received 15 Grammys throughout his career. With this level of success over the years, Eminem has amassed a huge fortune most people only get to dream of. Mansion. While most rappers and musicians like to flaunt their wealth around, Eminem is very private about his personal life. Though the rapper likes to keep things private, information about his real estate investments has made headlines over the past years. Unlike other celebrities in Los Angeles who like to live in upscale neighborhoods like Hollywood Hills, Eminem lives near Detroit, Michigan, where he grew up. His current residence was built back in 1996 and is an enormous 8,900 square feet in size. The property is located in Clinton Township, a quiet neighborhood. The mansion has a more rustic style, having a fountain at the main entrance and is surrounded by seats and several trees. According to media sources, the rapper bought the residence in 2000 for a jaw-dropping $1,483,500. If you think this property is impressive, then this next one will blow your mind. Eminem owned an even larger mansion in the nearby wealthy Michigan suburb of Rochester Hills. Built in 1986, the property boasts contemporary architecture and is 17,500 square feet in size. Among the main rooms in the living room with wooden floors and a marble fireplace which integrates with a sophisticated dining area. The house also comes with 10 bathrooms, a kitchen with granite countertops, a modern billiard room, and 6 bedrooms. Outside, there's a tennis court, a large wooden garden, and a luxurious swimming pool next to a patio. There's also a lake within the property and a 2,000 square foot guest house that features a spacious living room, a kitchen with wood furniture, and other luxury features. Before Eminem bought the property, it was owned by former Kmart CEO Charles Conway, until Eminem took it off his hands in 2003 for an astonishing $4,750,000. In addition to his estates in Michigan, sources speculate that the rapper once owned a luxurious residence on Viewmont Drive in the city of Los Angeles, California. The property, built in 2002, covers 4,300 square feet in size and is in a prime location in the area with beautiful views of the city. The mansion boasts a modern yet minimalist style and comes with 2 living rooms, both integrating dining tables facing glass walls. There's a kitchen and 4 luxury bathrooms with white porcelain tile floors, adding to the beauty of the property. The house also features 3 bedrooms, all of which have glass walls that bring natural light into the interior, while the master suite has doors that open onto a deck, where there is a pool with infinity edges and breathtaking views. According to sources, Eminem sold the property in 2006, and the property is currently valued at $4,882,700. Cars. As you already know, Eminem is not one to flaunt his wealth around. As such, there's not much information about the cars he owns. However, according to GQ magazine, the rapper has owned a few vehicles over the years, including an $80,000 Porsche 996 Turbo, a $250,000 Ferrari 575M Maranello, a $95,000 Porsche Carrera GT, a $60,000 Aston Martin V8 Vantage, a $277,000 Ferrari F430 Scuderia, a $300,000 Porsche 911 GT3 RS 4.0. In 2019, Eminem purchased a Porsche 911 GT2 RS, a vehicle with a rather restricted production. Only 30 units of this car were ever made, making it one of the rapper's most prized vehicles. So it's not shocking that the vehicle comes with a price tag of $420,000. Some sources also report that Eminem once owned a 2011 Ferrari 599 GTO, one of Ferrari's most iconic models, which has a market value of around $500,000. The rapper also owns a Lamborghini Aventador that boasts 690 horsepower and is capable of reaching a top speed of 270 miles per hour. Notably one of the most iconic vehicles in the rapper's collection, this beauty comes with a price tag of around $560,000. Without a doubt, Eminem owns one of the best celebrity car collections. Luxury shopping. When Eminem is not making music, he loves to throw some cash around on expensive jewelry. Some of the most expensive items he usually spends money on are watches, like a Rolex Day-Date with an unusual gold nugget bracelet. This particular watch was specifically customized for the rapper, so no one knows its actual price. However, the normal version of this watch goes for around $25,000. Another beautiful timepiece in Eminem's collection is an Audemars Piguet Royale Oak Perpetual manufactured in 1995. This watch is rare and highly sought after by watch connoisseurs. Eminem paid a hefty price of $100,000 for this timepiece. Despite owning fancier watches, Eminem's favorite watch brand is the G-Shock, with the brand's watches being more sporty and cheaper. This just shows how the rapper prefers to keep things simple. Eminem makes a point of investing money in his comic books. He's a huge collector and he doesn't mind spending a lot of money on rare magazines. Like Amazing Fantasy number 15, a historical Spider-Man issue that can cost anywhere from $500,000 to $1 million, depending on how well kept it was. Personal life. Eminem had a pretty rough childhood, so he made a point to be a good father to his children. He has 3 kids. His biological daughter, Haley Jade Scott, is the result of his relationship with Kimberly Scott. The former couple got married twice, the first time in 1999, but they divorced in 2001. Then, the flame rekindled and they got married again in 2006, only to divorce again in the same year. Their daughter Haley is now 27 years old and is a famous social media influencer with over 3 million followers on Instagram. Eminem also has 2 adopted children, his 29-year-old niece Elena and 21-year-old Stevie Lane Mathers, who is the biological daughter of Eminem's ex-wife, Eric Harter. Both were adopted because they had no father figures present. As mentioned earlier, Eminem doesn't want his adopted children to go through what he did because they have no father figures in their lives. Though he is a good father to his children, Eminem has commitment issues when it comes to romantic relationships because he finds it so hard to trust people. He has had some affairs with famous celebrities over the years. He once dated a former member of the group The Pussycat Dolls, Kaya Jones. He also dated singer Mariah Carey, However, she denied ever dating the rapper. Eminem, on his part, went all out to prove they were once a couple in his lyrics. Another name on the rapper's list of affairs is actress Tara Reid. Another significant part of Eminem's personal life worth mentioning is his addictions. The rapper has openly stated that he has had serious problems with prescription drugs, mainly sleeping pills and pain medication. He even suffered a methadone overdose that almost claimed his life back in 2007. Eminem sought help after the incident and he has been sober for 16 years. Business. Besides being a highly successful rapper, Eminem is also a successful entrepreneur who has invested in several businesses over the years. He is one of the investors in a startup Maker's Place, a non-fungible token marketplace for buying and selling digital artwork and other creations. He even released his own collection of NFTs, including a video that sold for $100,000. In total, the rapper's collection made an astonishing $1,780,000 in just one day of sales. Like most celebrities, Eminem is always promoting his NFTs on his social media, which reaches a large audience. He has over 41 million followers on his Instagram. The exact amount of the rapper's investment in the company is unknown. However, sources estimate that he invested around $30 million. Eminem also owns online stores where he sells different products, such as shirts printed with his album's covers and CD and DVD kits. Another of the rapper's businesses is his restaurant called Mom Spaghetti, which already has several units in his hometown of Detroit and also Los Angeles. In 1999, Eminem founded his own record label called Shady Records. Since then, he has signed contracts with other popular rappers like 50 Cent. In addition to the money he makes from his business ventures, Eminem has also made a lot of money from advertising. For instance, he has participated in campaigns for brands such as the automaker Chrysler, Eminem Chocolates, and Brisk Iced Tea, among others. Eminem is not just successful on the stage, he is also a very successful businessman. Net worth. Like most rappers, Eminem came from a very humble background. However, he did not let that define him. Instead, he fought through the hardship and is now recognized as one of the biggest names in the music industry. Just to show how important he is in the rap world, Eminem has had 10 of his albums in the first place on the Billboard 200, making him the first artist to achieve such a feat. He has also sold more than 200 million albums, putting him on the list of top 10 selling artists of all time. A huge part of his income comes from his music tours. He's also very successful on digital platforms. With over 58.2 million followers on YouTube, he is the second most followed solo artist on the platform, with Justin Bieber as the first. According to sources, Eminem earns around $20 million annually, taking into account his earnings with music, such as concerts, CD sales, and streaming platforms such as Spotify. In the years when he's actively touring to promote an album, that figure can easily jump anywhere from $30 to $50 million per year. Over the years, Eminem has amassed a huge net worth of over $250 million, making him one of the richest rappers ever. So what do you think of Eminem's celebrity lifestyle? Share your thoughts with us in the comments.